You know, everything math related, I've lost it. But if you need me to read over your English essay, then bet, bro. That's content right there. Educational streams. Okay. PEMDAS. Yes, PEMDAS is the correct one. You see, people are saying that PEMDAS is the right one, but it actually doesn't matter in the slightest. Alright, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about this. Because I saw a thing on Twitter recently where people were confused with the question. I believe the question was 6 divided by 2 brackets 1 plus 2. Okay. So let's say you apply PEMDAS. Oh yeah, by the way, the answer is 9. So usually what you do, you start with B, or brackets, right here. So it would end up as 6 divided by 2 times, let me use the times sign properly, 6 divided by 2 times 3, right? So this is where people got confused. Because some people were like, okay, 6 divided by 2 times 3, you times it first. You know why? Because they were doing PEMDAS, which I think is the American equivalent. But they were confused because they thought you do multiplication and division, or you do people thought they do multiplication first. But that's actually not the case. Wanna know why? You don't see PEMDAS as just PEMDAS. You see it as PE and then MDAS. They're like same. Do it from left to right. They have the same amount of priority. Same prio. Same with this one. These have the same amount, like addition and subtraction have the same amount of priority. So instead of doing multiplication first, you actually, it's based off of left to right. So instead of doing multiplication like what most people are doing because they're trying to do PEMDAS and they completely misunderstand the whole thing about PEMDAS, about there being priorities, they end up multiplying, or they end up multiplying first. So it ends up being 6 divided by 6. And then you get the answer 1, which is an incorrect answer. The real answer would be, if you do the same prio thing, you start with 6. What was it? 6 divided by 2 goes first. 3. That goes into 3. Then you times 3 equals 9. See? You do it based off of left to right. You don't do multiplication or division first. It's because if that's the case, then PEMDAS would end up being like 9, and then you have the other PEMDAS, which is like the weird alternative. PEMDAS. It's like, it's gonna be weird. Anyway, sorry for the sudden math. I feel like I'm confusing people, but I'm trying to make it as easy to understand as possible because some people just don't get it. They don't get it. I was fucking goated at math in like school, okay? Trust me when I say that the answer is 9, because you do it like this. You don't times these two together right away. It's left to right. Brackets first, exponents, then left to right for these two. Okay? Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we can continue with the work so I can actually raid Kata later. Alright.